there, wrestling fans! Welcome to episode 83 of the Dudes, internationally known Dudes at Ringside Podcast. I am your host, Joe the Panther III, and now introducing to the mic, my co-host for this trip around the world through the solar system and back on Meadow Mountain, where he lives and burns because it's so hot up there. It's a happy heel himself, the Metal Geek.
What's going on, Ringside Crew? What's going on, International No? What's going on, Meadow Mountain? What's going on, Joe?
Not too much, man. Geek, light another flag up.
For Germany.
We're going to Germany today. Let's give a warm Dudes at Ringside welcome to Bad Bones, jhon Klinger.
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's up, dude? How's it going? Thanks so much for coming on, by the way.
Bad Bones.
Great to be on your show.
First German wrestler to come on our podcast.
Amazing. Well, you've got the best German on your show right now, so here we go.
Oh yeah. So if our fans are not familiar with you, Bad Bone, introduce yourself.
Well, I've started wrestling in 2004, and since then I've gone a long way. I've been living in England, doing a lot of all-star wrestling. Been doing a RH training camp, which was like say my starter points, and then I was going to America training with Lloyd Anoy, and he was the guy who actually introduced me to so many guys around the globe, which made me like known in the wrestling world. Then in 2008 at WXW, I was the first one who beat Bryan Danielson in Germany.
Wow!
So we had a tournament, the 16 karat gold tournament, and Bryan Danielson was back there, like the ultimate heel, and they built me up as one of the guys who were like the first German who beat him there, and and I followed my way through. I've been to TNA in 2013 and 14 and 16 and 17, and other than that, I've been around the globe, like Japan and all over Europe, Cameroon, Africa. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
Can you imagine facing Bryan Danielson now, man?
Damn, that would be amazing. Seriously, that would be amazing. Like back in the day in 2008, I was like still green, and I had so much to learn. But like in that match, I learned so much from the guy himself, because Bryan Danielson, he is a wrestling genius. He is one of the best in the world, and facing him now, it would be a dream, an absolute dream.
Yeah.
So have you been watching? I know you said you watched the AEW pay-per-view. What are your thoughts on it? What was your favorite match that night?
Damn, there were so many amazing matches. One of the matches I was looking forward for was CM Punk coming back after 7 years against Darby Allin. Damn. Holy shizzle. I mean,
you can curse here. You can curse here.
You can curse here.
Okay.
Okay.
Just making sure. That was amazing. And then seeing Chris Jericho against MJF. Chris Jericho, he's the GOAT. I mean, whatever he does, it's amazing.
Yeah. The one that got me, and Geek started looking at, we were watching it like this. He got the thing on the screen, and we were on the side watching, and we weren't live. We were just watching it like two buddies just watching wrestling together. But the thing that I started laughing, and Geek's like, "Dude, you laughed." When he tried to do the coffin drop and he popped, CM Punk popped up, and the camera went right to his face, and he was like this.
No, I thought it was funny because like he said, CM Punk goes like this. He's smart.
That was great. Yes, that was absolutely great.
That's CM Punk for you. I was like,
he's not gonna fall for that, right? But
I personally I like the Punk match, but me being the grandson of a luchador, that cage match,
Absolute gold.
That
Absolute
was gold.
Yes.
That was. I'm not a big fan of
Yes.
AEW, but that match was the match. I was like, damn, homie, you got it, son. You're there. You didn't get me yet. You just like, you're good. I'll give you a thumbs up, but that's all I'm going to give you. As you're walking away, I'll flip you off. Yeah.
But there are a lot of rights AEW are doing right now. So I mean, I'm looking forward to the next shows to come, and I'm sure they set the bar pretty high with the last pay-per-view, but the chances are good that they are going like up.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to my first AEW show in like 2 weeks. I'm going to the show at Arthur Ashe, which is actually going to be amazing.
Amazing. Cool. That's cool.
That's the first stadium show that they're ever going to have.
Really?
So, yeah, AEW.
Nice.
I mean, they've done arenas, but they've never done a stadium before. I mean, they had an empty stadium for the Stadium Stampede.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
So are we your very first American podcast you've ever done?
No, I have done a couple of them before, but you are definitely the coolest.
Well, thank you. We tried.
Thank you.
There you go.
It is so hard to do a podcast.
But like, it's hard because there's most wrestling podcasts just stay on the topic of wrestling.
Yeah.
We tried to broaden our conversation to outside your character, make it like we want you guys as comfortable as possible.
Wait. What do you mean? What do you mean with outside of my character? I'm gonna snatch your glasses. I'm just gonna break them.
Another one. It's another one.
Put you through a table or something. I don't know.
I'm gonna have to start buying these glasses in bulk because every heel wants to snap the glasses. It's like, hold on, I gotta go into the cabinet and buy another pair. You know, these glasses, I actually did it. My friend gave me these, and I was just like, I know what to do with them. Podcast glasses.
Yeah.
Damn right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Damn right.
And the mustache. And the stash. My coworker said, "Are you going to shave that off eventually?" I'm like, if I shave it off, no one's going to know who I am anymore. No one's going to know who I am. They're like, we went to something, and the person was like, they said, I was outside Geek's house, outside Geek Lab. I just came to Geek's house. We went outside after one of our podcasts. We're about to go for a walk, and this guy's standing there, and he looks at Geek and goes, "Hey, man." He looks at me and goes, "You look so familiar." So I had the glasses on my shirt. I knew what I was doing. I was like, "Oh, you mean this?"
Hell yeah.
And he went like this. Oh, yes, oh my God, dude. It's a Metal Geek, Joe Panther. Oh my God, they're both here. I was like, that was the first time I had someone actually recognize me for something that's not Walmart or Yankee or Ghostbusters related.
Nice one.
Yeah.
That's great.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I know you said you did stuff in America, but you said WXW. Is that WXW Allentown, Pennsylvania, or the one in Florida?
No, that's the WXW in Germany.
Oh,
yeah.
There's one in Germany. You know about that, Joe? I thought you knew.
Because we're actually having
Joe, come on. Didn't you do your homework?
Yeah,
I do some of it. Because they were having a set of twins that are in Florida that are in WXW. Yes.
I think WXW Germany actually did a show at WrestleMania 35.
Yes,
that
they
was
did.
The first time. Was that the first time you guys did that, or?
I think that was the first time they did that. Yes. Yeah.
During WrestleMania 35 weekend, that's a big achievement to come outside and do something like that.
Absolutely.
For indie promotion, you know.
Absolutely. I mean, Walter was a part of WXW before he came to NXT UK.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you ever have the chance to work with Walter? Or,
Absolutely. We worked like so many times when he started off in, I think, 2005. We had like lots of matches, and we had a a tremendous match in 2018 at 16 carat. It was the comeback of Ilya Dragunov,
Yeah.
and it was like it was me, Walter, and Ilya Dragunov, and I think you can find that somewhere on YouTube where Ilya returns and like the venue they just go nuts because the story was that I ended his career in December and then he was like 3 months gone and we built up the story and I was like being the big asshole heel and say that I ended his career blah 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 whatever, but Walter actually took the spot and brought him back into the match and then yeah, it was crazy. It was one of the craziest matches I ever had.
I hate to be a douche, but did you ever get to have it take a chop from Walter? Or
Of course, of course, of course, you have to. I mean,
what was the feeling like exactly?
um, like you would run in front of a brick wall. Same feeling. Same feeling.
Oh my god! I personally think I would probably do the Ric Flair. I'll be all tough. I got it. you just geeks like Joe. You okay? I'm good. I'm good. I just 5 feet.
I always wondered what was the most brutal. What taking a chop from Walter or form from Minoru Suzuki was always.
That's a Geek's fair question.
but saying that, I had the chance to share the ring with Kenta Kobashi in 2008. And I got like 84 machine gun chops that I just didn't feel anything anymore because like he started off then he started like smirking and I was just like feeling numb and I thought okay it's gonna be over and then he slows down and I like that big smile in his face. And then he goes like faster and faster and faster. My chest was blue and black and red and everything.
Kenta Kobashi is like the legend. I heard he trained. Actually, I don't know if he trained Walter or worked with Walter, something to do with Walter, because he does the chops and everything.
What's say again?
Did he train Walter or that was
Kenta Kobashi?
Yeah, I heard he was his mentor or something. Like that.
Well, he was in the match as well. So we had a tag match. It was Walter and me against Go Shiozaki and Kenta Kobashi.
Wow! Right?
Yeah, that was being in the ring with such a legend. Amazing feeling.
Yeah, that's freaking amazing.
Yeah. I see the titles in the background, Bad Bone. How many titles do you have currently? Because I know I've seen you with different titles in your picture.
3 at the moment. It's the GWF World Champion title. It's the one from Czech Republic. It's Art of Wrestling, and the one down here it's Swiss Wrestling Entertainment.
Wow. Because I don't know if you know this, but Dudes at Ringside Podcast, we are the home of champions from all over the world.
That's good. That's good.
My favorite. That's my my geek freaks out anytime I do that. It's like
his dad always goes. He's like, "Is there somebody on your podcast that isn't a champion?"
And then I go, and I felt bad doing this to her because there's a female wrestler that's from Boston named Little Mean Kathleen. But it's horrible to do that to Kathleen because she's so supportive of our podcast. Anytime we have a question for her, she immediately responds back with the Kathleen-ism. Like, you have to check her out. She's on Instagram. You have to check out Little Mean Kathleen. She's from Boston.
Right.
She was trained by Spike Dudley.
Mm-hmm.
So her character's like Spike. She's little, she's mean, and she just takes a licking in the ring.
Takes the bumps and stuff like that.
She takes the bumps and bruises. So, like, let's lead to my question. What is your thoughts on the intergender wrestling?
Well, why not? The thing is, like, if the girls want to be in the same category as the guys, why don't put them in the ring with the guys? I mean, don't put him like a Paul White against a little, Alexa Bliss or something like that. But it's totally fair to have like boys and girls sharing the ring with each other, and entertain the people, because that's what wrestling is all about, getting the emotions of the people. And if there is the chance that a guy, like, let's say, beat up a girl and gets the emotions of the people, so the girl can come back and like beat up the guy, jobs are good.
Yeah.
So is there anybody you would currently love to work with right now?
Yeah, but like on top of my bucket list is still Chris Jericho. I mean, I worked so many guys in the past, but like he's like still one of my goals, and not just like since now. It's like for the past 10 years or something like that. He's like on my list. For like I wrestled Bryan Danielson, I wrestled AJ Styles, I wrestled Chris Sabin, I wrestled Christopher Daniels. The list is going on, but like Jericho, well, he's still on top of the list, and I won't stop till I get him in the ring.
You'll get him.
Have you ever wrestled Minoru Suzuki yet, or not yet?
Not yet.
Not yet. That's another one, I guess, a bucket list.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Because Joe, you got anything? Or
so we I was on Instagram. It was like last month. My sister was at our house, and there was a female German wrestler that was in WWE. I can't remember her name. Her hair is pink.
Jessie Gabbard.
I think that's her name. She's in WWE. Yeah. It was funny. I whenever I'm watching people's lives, sometimes they never respond, and I'm sitting there on the Dudes That page in my living room. I pushed the request button, and all of a sudden the screen goes black and it pops up, and I'm like, oh, gotta go. My mom's like, what? What's going on? My sister, what happened? I ran outside and I started asking her questions, and she's like, oh, you got questions? Well, you're ready for me. So I asked her. My lead-in question always is a person that's never on our list, or we never messaged them, we didn't know about them, we never know about them. So I asked her, would you be willing to come on our podcast? She's like, oh, give me a date and a time, I'll come on. I messaged her, nothing. But if you speak to her, tell her Dudes at Ringside is
I will absolutely. I mean, I saw her last weekend, so I should have known then. You should have told me, guys.
See,
come on,
guys.
Joe.
Joe, you again.
The glasses guy.
Joe's the lonely face of the podcast, unfortunately. I'm sorry.
No. You would have reminded me, but Joe forgot.
Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah,
I forgot that Panther. I'm always running after that tail, and I forget the most important thing. I'm that sexy Panther. I forget. I'm running after tail all the time.
It's like one of our former guests called him the sexy Panther. He's like, you're the sexy Panther.
It's stuck. It's stuck. Sexy Panther.
Throughout the whole podcast.
I'm always dancing. I'm sexy Panther. I'm trying to make my moves. Hey.
That both like crazy,
So like, what would you say, Bad Bone, would be like your legitimate fighting style?
Well, I can go any style you want me to have. Because, like, I always am prepared for any opponent I have to face. That's the thing I can say.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. That's cool. Because most people say, "Oh, I'm like." Some people say, "Oh, I'm lucha cruiserweight." Some people say, "I'm hardcore."
I'm a cruiserweight.
Cruiserweight. Oh, there's big cruiserweight.
Absolutely not. No.
look, man, you could just beat somebody up, man. Cruiserweight, man.
I'm a bad cruiserweight. Yeah. No,
a bad bone cruiserweight.
Absolutely. No, actually, I try to go every style I am able to go, because like that's the variety I want to present with my character, and with the stuff I want to present in the ring for the people, because like if I just like rely on one thing, maybe the people get bored. But if I change something up, sometimes it always gets them interested. And I'm in the business for 17 years now, and I'm still happy.
Wow.
Yeah. That means I'm old.
That's crazy that you've been in the business that's so long. Like, Have you ever thought of like? I know you have all the titles in Germany, but like different titles. Would you ever like come to America and try to do the independent scene out here?
Absolutely. I mean, I have been to the States in 2018 doing Rockstar Pro and Evolve and a couple of other shows. But then there was some stuff planned, and then the pandemic hit us all, and yeah, all the plans went like
out the window. There's a
out of the
promotion
window.
you really should keep on your list when you come back to America. They're called Victory Pro Wrestling. They're in
Okay.
Long Island, based out of
Okay.
Long Island. Geek's actually going to the show on Saturday.
Yeah.
Geek, you should definitely name drop him to the owner.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They're a good promotion. They're really good. They have a female wrestler there that they're champion. Her name is Karen Bam Bam.
Okay.
She's the queen. That's all I'm gonna say. She is the queen. She roughs up these girls. I mean, Geek's gonna have to make a video of her roughing up these girls and send it to you.
I can send you some. I can send you some pictures of her. So I got some screenshots.
You gotta send me some pictures. Okay.
Yeah.
She's the type of girl that you either would want to be tag team with, or maybe make her your first ever match in America against a female. That's all I'm gonna say.
Dude, you want to get me booked there? Don't. Better don't. I don't want to get beat up by a girl right now.
Not that I want to see you get beat up, and maybe tag
help me, please help me.
He wants to get you. Look at this guy. He's the heel. It's like Joe's the real heel of the show.
I'm the Bobby the Brain Heenan of the public. I'll get you booked. Why are you doing that, Joe? What am I doing? You're rubbing your hands together like Mr. Burns. Excellent. Hey, I did it. See, I'm doing it. Excellent.
I mean, I'm also in contact with Al Snow. He's a good friend of mine, and I was supposed to go to OVW. But like I said, the plans with the pandemic still being on, yeah, got a bit like delayed. So let's see what happens like in the following months.
He's coming on our podcast actually. If you speak to Al again, tell him
really
came on Dude the Ringside.
Amazing. Do me a favor, please, like say to him, "Du bist mein kleiner Schmetterling."
Oh God!
I will text that for you. I will text that for you.
Okay.
I'm never gonna remember that. Me and Joe would never remember that. It was like, what Bad Bones?
My mom's gonna be like, what the hell was
that? Just say Bones said it. Mein kleiner Schmetterling. Yes.
I'll text us what it means, right? Because we don't want to get flagged or anything.
No, you can go on Google.
No, Schmetterling. It means a butterfly.
Oh,
yeah.
Bad.
Yeah. Nothing bad. Nothing.
Well, you're Bad Bones.
No. Al is actually like a really good friend of mine, and I see him as a mentor and as a friend, as an inspiration and as a motivator. He actually like helped me quite a lot when I had let's say I had to face depression in my career, and he was one of the guys I always were able to talk to, and he always listened and gave me advice, and yeah, he was always there. Yeah,
he seems like a good guy. He seems like one of like a father figure or a brother figure.
Yeah, absolutely.
People like I could see him backstage with the younger wrestlers at OVW, like sitting them down. If they feel low about a few matches, he'd be like, let me talk about it. Like, let's break down what you could change with your character, change with your moves that'll make you better.
Yes.
I could see him doing that. That's why I think Al Snow is so good for the business with the young wrestlers.
And he's a legend too, so don't forget that.
When he accepted, I almost died. I was at work. I was at work. I got the email. I'm like, Al. And then he's like, come in your class. And I went, this date. And then immediately, didn't I call you screaming, Lance?
Yeah.
I was like, Lance, what? What, Joe? What?
By the way, that's my real name. By the way, he's breaking.
Yeah.
He's breaking
Right.
the kayfabe again.
I do that every
Joe.
time. I get excited. I'm like,
breaking the kayfabe.
oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. He's like, what? Lance, all I'm gonna say is, what does everybody want? And he's like, I don't know. What does everybody want? What does everybody need? He's like, why did you keep saying that? We got Al Snow. He's like, what?
Oh, yeah.
What?
Oh, yeah.
What?
Oh, yeah.
We're 10 minutes deep going, oh my god, we got Al Snow.
No, seriously, this man is so underrated. He like his mindset for the business. It's amazing. It's amazing. Yeah, absolutely.
I'm just happy to have good rest. Like our name now is being spread like throughout the wrestling community. Because yesterday we had Kaya. I always mess up her last name.
McKenna.
Kaya McKenna. She's a witch. Her character's a witch.
Right.
And we got her.
She's a good witch.
From Ashley Dubois from AEW Dark. She's like, who do you guys want? And I said the name, and she's like, don't worry, I got you guys. And I'm thinking, we'll probably hear from her like next year or the end of the month. Less than 5 seconds later, I'm looking at our phone to see if anybody messages after that podcast with Ashley. I look at and I hear it. My phone goes whoop, and it just goes up. I just see the picture of her hands like this, and I'm just like, she's like, what day do you need me? And I'm just like, oh my god! It was like the Al Snow phase all over again. Lance is like,
nice.
You just get Kaya? And I was like, yeah. But then she had to cancel her original date. But then yesterday was so much fun. We talked about her witching stuff, with her favorite witches. And, well, we didn't get into this yet when we're going to right now. What is your favorite food?
Oh, it's Domino's cheeseburger and hot dog pizza.
Ooh, I never had that one.
That's amazing.
So I guess if you come to the States and you come to New York, I guess we'll be having some Domino's hot
Absolutely. Absolutely, man.
Let's hope they have it on the menu.
If not, they're gonna make it for us.
Yeah, like we want it. But don't you know who this man is? No, they're like, no.
What's that? It's just in Germany. Oh.
Germany.
Yeah, but anyway, I got a question. I know you mentioned coming to the United States, but is there any countries you would love to visit besides the States, or that you haven't hit up yet?
That I haven't. Australia is still on my list. Mm-hmm. And other than that, I have been to a lot of places.
Yeah.
I don't remember all because I'm old. No, but seriously, I have been to a lot of places, but there's still a few left. But Australia is as well one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We actually had an Australian luchador on our show.
Really?
Yeah.
He was cool. He's really nice.
Cool. He was really Belito.
Oh.
Belito.
Yeah.
He's cool as hell, though. You know.
What's a fire chicken? The lucha chicken. The lucha chicken.
That's his gimmick. The lucha chicken.
The lucha chicken.
Yeah.
It's the lucha chicken.
The lucha chicken.
Wow. And he was wearing like what's his name? Seth Rollins was wearing the drip with the fire and everything.
Yeah.
He's actually wearing the same jacket. It's like Seth Rollins stole my gimmick.
Of course he did. Damn him. But saying that, also I would love to go back to Japan because I did a few tours of Japan back in the day, and I did like many tours for Big Japan Wrestling, and I have been on the shows with Tommy End, Malachi Black. Yeah. So he actually started in WXW as well. So we've gone a long way back, and it's been pretty long since I have seen him. I think 2018 was the last time I have seen him. Yeah.
Yeah. So And now he's in AEW. Now
Amazing.
Now you may have your chance to go back at him again.
He looks so much cooler in AEW.
The thing is, they actually do something with him, and like they don't waste him. They didn't wait too long. They just gave him the chance to reach his full potential, and the guy is amazing. So I wish him nothing but the best, and I totally love to see him in the ring.
Did you hear the rumor about Adam Cole today? Or
Yes, I saw that, and
do you believe it, or
I don't know, but like I don't want to see him as a manager or as a guy just like walking around the ring. I want to see Adam Cole in the ring because like he is one of the top guys, and like you can't just like put him like.
Vince wanted to be Keith Lee's manager.
Well, yeah, that's good, but like, how about him versus Keith Lee?
Yeah, exactly. You know? Adam Cole is you're one of a kind talent too, but he's one of a kind as well. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Like, I would actually call him like a modern day Shawn Michaels because like that's what I see in him.
Uh-huh. Can you imagine Shawn Michaels being someone's manager?
No.
Instead of Vince saying, you know what, you're too small. I think we're going to stick you with Mark Henry. You could be his mouthpiece.
Yeah, but wow.
Can you imagine that? How the rest of
no, I don't want to even imagine that. And the thing is, I'm not the tallest guy either. I'm just 5'11", so I always saw it that way, that the smaller guys always brought on like the work. They were the workhorses, like a Bret Hart, like a Macho Man, and all those guys. They weren't big, but they made it look so much cooler, you know.
Like, it's so weird to think that like there's certain wrestlers that back in the day that were short. That made such a big impact in the business back in the day. Nowadays, Vince McMahon would have been too short. Like, man, he wasn't that tall. Like, which I think is that there's other short. Lenny Popo, he wasn't tall.
No,
he never won a title, but Lenny Popo did it with his voice and the way he did all his fun stuff.
Absolutely.
I'm trying to think of other short wrestlers that back in the day had that won belts that nowadays Vince McMahon I can't do it. Put him in the cruiserweight division.
Well, you got Roddy Piper. Yeah, there you go.
I was just about to say at the same time you were. So there you go.
Roddy Piper,
small guy right there, but he was the mouthpiece right there. With his promos and everything.
So great, so great.
I rest his soul. I wish he would have been alive today. That'd be one person that's one of on my list of dream interviews. He is up there.
He's such a kind person. We met him at a convention where we actually wrestled, and then he came to our backstage room and like just started to talk to us, and we were just like, okay, and he was so happy because like they were just like movie guys there or like on the convention, and then he wanted to know everything about everyone, and then he was like giving advice and watching the matches, and he was like totally into it. That was so cool. One of the coolest things ever.
That's amazing. Yeah. Such a great promo and everything.
Absolutely.
He was, and the thing was, he was hated as a heel. He was hated as a heel, not like today where you get the cool heel.
Yeah.
You actually have. It's like, damn it, I can't stand this guy. That was Roddy Piper back in the day. That's what made him so great, you know.
But that's what works, you know. Like I said, play with the emotions of the people, have them in your hand, and then do whatever you want.
Exactly.
He
could
do any. Like you could be sitting there and you'll be talking to him the whole time, and he'll just come out with this Roddy Piper-ism. He'd be like, "This guy right here. This guy's a bald head. You know what he does when he's not in the ring? Ho ho!" Like he'll hit you with the right.
Absolutely.
He'll be your friend, and then hit you with the right hook with his.
There you go.
Well, what he used to say. Well, I think that's one of the pipe things. Says You think I'm coming one way, and I'm coming the other direction too. Like that, but a Piper. You never knew he was gonna say next. Why Vince used to always tell him, when you do your thing, I want you to write your own stuff. I want you to be your own person. Yeah.
Not anymore.
Makes sense.
Not anymore. Yeah. Vince isn't like that no more. You know,
of course not.
It's as he has his writers do everything for him now, so it's like.
Yeah, but the problem nowadays is like I don't like the nowadays version of like let's say WWE of the entertainment factor, because like everyone is just generic. There's no like breakout star anymore. Like after let's say after Cena, there was nobody coming after. You know, like they were all on the same level. But you don't have somebody like a Hulk Hogan. You don't have a Steve Austin. You don't have a Macho Man. It's just like this guy and this guy, and you know, like the whole stories are missing. Like I prefer the old school stuff, like the 80s and the early 90s.
Yeah, but that's the thing that drives me crazy about WWE today is like every match feels like it's the exact same match.
That's it. Yes.
That's what I feel like. I'm like, didn't I just see that from the match before? And I go and watch the indies, and I'm like, everybody is different. Everybody has something to bring to the table. Okay, you have a death match. Okay, you have a high flying match. Okay, you have a wrestling match. Okay, you have a big man versus another big man. That's another thing. That's another thing. You know, they bring so many different matches in the indies to the table.
Absolutely, yeah.
So that's why I love the indies so much.
But saying that, like WWE has such great talent as well. I don't want to bash anybody there because like they have like really great superstars on there who can work matches and stuff like that. Just sometimes they just like get the brakes on and like you want to see more of them, but they don't let you see more of them.
No, right?
Yeah,
because they're also talented. Everybody in WWE is talented. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna lie on that one. So, Joe, what's your opinion?
I think like you're right. Everybody in WWE is losing their own way of making their character different than they had in the I'm Mr. Old School in the podcast. If you listen to past episodes, back in the day, the characters were they had their own thing. Rick Rude was the buff scumbag.
Yeah.
Roddy Piper was the loudmouth. Paul Orndorff was once again the rude scumbag because he was muscular. Andre the Giant was the big mean guy. Hogan was the American Mr. America, and Iron Sheik was I hate everybody. But like nowadays, everybody has the same kind of thing. Oh, I'm this, I'm that, or I'm the bad guy. Oh, I'm the bad guy, and it's like, how do you tell who's what anymore? You're like, oh, he's a bad guy. No, he's a good guy, but now he's a bad guy. It's like, what, bro? Oh, you fuckers. Like,
Kevin Owens, I think Kevin Owens said it the best. He's like the chin lock master right here. Because that's pretty much all they do is chin lock.
Yeah.
And you know.
It's like it's crazy. It's crazy to think that wrestling has gone to the dogs, like to the Vince McMahons, not even the dogs, the Vince McMahon. What's to the Vince? Like, oh, my character is a hippie. But do you want to be a awkward hippie? Oh, you're the awkward hippie. Like, what's his name? Says tags with with Randy Orton.
Yeah.
He's so like crazy in the ring, and now he's a stoner. What's his name? A stoner that rides around in a little cart. Like
Riddle, yeah.
I can only imagine what Vince would do if you went to WWE. It'd be a good guy, John Klinger.
Or they make
from
Germany. Now you're gonna be a stereotypical German. We're gonna have the flag and run around. I'm German. Like, no. What they do to our buddy? What they do to Klinger? No. Good Bone. They'll make you
Good
sponsored
Bone,
by
yeah.
The Good Bone.
what's that snack pack that everybody likes to eat? The peanut butter snacks. Was it Bad Bone? No, something Bone. It's like a cook like
Joe,
it's like
you
a
lost me.
peanut butter bone. It's like a weird. It's like chocolate with peanut butter in the middle of it. I can't think of the name of it.
Chocolate with peanut butter?
Yeah, it's like chocolate on the outside and it's peanut butter.
Hippos? Happy Hippos?
Bone, something bone.
I don't know.
It's a snack. It's in. I don't know if they have it in Germany. It's like,
let's say it's Happy Hippo Bones.
Happy
yeah,
Hippo.
I'll call it that.
There you go.
Do you have Happy Hippos in Germany or no?
Yes. Yeah.
Those are awesome, by the way.
Yeah, they're amazing.
What it is, Bad Bone. I'm gonna send you a picture of it because it's like,
amazing. Cool.
They'd make you Vince McMahon would make you the spokesman for that company. If you
I would love that. If I get a lifetime supply of chocolate and peanut butter, I'm in. There you go.
But the catch is every match you have to hold the box in your hand, and be like, I love this. Every match.
Yeah.
But then again, Bad Bones needs another pool. Right?
Well,
right? There you go, right?
Like and that's when I'd be like, dude, Bad Bone, they just used our buddy, man. They used him.
Right?
They just used Bad Bone for spokesmanship. No.
Well, if you can get another mansion, there you go, right?
of course.
As long as you mention dudes that ringside as you're talking about it.
Come on, if Vince ruined this podcast right now, you don't think, here's $1 million for dudes at ringside. We could do whatever we want with it, but here's $1 million.
If Vince McMahon came in today and somehow got the code for this thing and came in the screen like, hi guys, I just want to let you know that you guys suck. And I'll be like, thanks, Vince. You want to know why I would say that?
Thank you. Thanks for acknowledging us at least. You know?
How dare you say that about my podcast? But when we first started, I would be like, hold my beer, Lance. I'm about to knock this old man's face off his body. Go Brooklyn on him. Go Central go ghetto on him. Like, you motherfucker.
Wow.
Like, keep your ass, old man. But now I'm like, because now I think about it because I have all these indie guys coming on our podcast. And then I'll go TikTok. Oh, we suck, huh? Dun, dun, dun. Tell that to the list of indie wrestlers as it goes down the screen like this. Oh, we're the little guy, but we're known all over the world. We're known in Germany now.
Absolutely.
We're known in Portugal now. We're having this week, as of Friday, Bad Bone, is British Wrestler Week.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yes, we have a young wrestler from London, England coming on the show named Annabelle.
Right.
Her character is the doll. She's a doll, but she wrestles, but she's a doll. Yeah.
Oh, she's okay.
Like Annabelle doll. The Annabelle.
Oh. That's pretty creepy, though.
That is creepy. Her character is creepy, dude.
For Friday?
That's
Did you
creepy.
see it?
It's on the Instagram page.
It's on the Instagram page, yeah.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, it's for tomorrow's episode. I said, can you make us a preview? And she was like, okay. And she sent it this morning. I was just like,
oh, shit.
You have to watch it. I'm going to say she did a great job. And I love talking to the American wrestlers because that's what we love, to drain and go, hey, guys, I'll help you. But the wrestlers from the different countries, we love you guys even more because you guys are taking the time out of your day from a different time zone. We're at 6:55 right now. You guys are completely different time.
What time is it there now?
What time is it?
It's almost 1 a.m.
Oh crap!
Exactly. Wait.
Seriously, I appreciate you guys for having me on your show. That means a lot.
Yeah.
And like we love talking to the international wrestlers because the American wrestlers, they're cool. They talk to us, but you guys take, as I said, you guys different time zone. We're sleeping, and then you're messaging us. Like we're getting around next.
I'll wake up in the morning and we'll get the message.
Oh, like it's Christmas morning. I look at my messages and I'm like, there's a female wrestler that talked to me on my own Instagram. She's from CPW in London, England. Her name's Shorty. And she talks to me all the time. It's like it feels like I'm getting relationships with these people, like becoming friends. Like feels like we're best friends. She messages me. Metal Geek's eyes nearly popped out of his head when we're gonna try to do another watch party on this, and I told her, well, she said, "Can I come?" And I was like, "Geek, Shorty just asked if she can come watch a pay-per-view with us someday." And I'm like, he's like, "You're gonna say no?" I said, "No, I'm gonna say yes." She's not to mention she's a sweetie pie. She's super sweet. She's a hole in the wall, and she's gonna hang out with us. So I'll find out when the pay-per-view is. Would you want to come in and want to do a watch party with us and watch the pay-per-view when we do one?
Of course, absolutely.
Cool.
When is the plan? I mean, just let me know when I'm down for it.
That's awesome.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, man, absolutely.
Cool. We'll do that. We'll watch like we're thinking about doing either another AEW pay-per-view or the Survivor Series.
If I don't go.
If he doesn't go to the Survivor Series that's in the Barclays Center, we'll do the Survivor Series.
Yeah.
But if he can't, we'll do the next AEW pay-per-view.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah.
I'm decorating my microphone so people could see it, even though it doesn't matter if you can see it.
No, for sure. Sound. For sure. I would it would be a pleasure for me to be on on your watch party there. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll hang out, we'll talk about wrestling, and we'll watch each other's reactions as people get
I probably fall asleep because it's pretty late.
Just like
for you guys it's probably like 3 a.m. over there, right?
It's 1 a.m.
It normally starts like 2. When does it start?
Usually like 7 or 8 our time, so it's like, what is it, 6 hours ahead?
6 hours, yeah.
So it's probably like 1 a.m. or by you guys.
All right, wow. One last question, because before my ever so spiffy's head explodes, do you have any pets?
Not anymore, but I had a cat for about 16, 17 years, and I loved it to death. And it had an accident. It got under a car, and the legs were broken. But I like got the cat to the surgery and everything. So I'm pretty like. It's like a family member, you know. It's not just a pet; it's a family member. So, I did everything to get the cat back on track, and it lived another like 8 years after the accident. But it was missing like the legs on the back.
Oh yeah, I've seen that with dogs. Yeah.
Yeah, but it started to do push-ups to get like the strength in the arms. That was amazing. I mean, I never seen something like that before, and it just like shows you the will, like of an animal or a human being to live, you know. So for me, it's always something special to be like with a pet. So I haven't have another one yet, but I might get a new one soon. Yeah. How about you guys?
You go first, Geek.
I have a fish. We have a fish.
That's amazing.
We have a fish named
fighter fish.
We have a fighter fish. A beta fish. A beta fish. Beta. It's his name's Gumball.
Okay, cool.
Like the TV show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to have 2 wiener dogs. We had to put one down. Actually, when I was going to see Geek, it was sad because she had a brain tumor and she was getting really bad. And
I know.
Yeah. And it was sad because Geek's like, "Oh, you're late. And then I was like, I have to be late because something happened. And he's like, "What happened?" Honey had to get put to sleep. He's like, oh, but you're still late. I'm like, wow, such a heel. a family member. But then we were interviewing Rebel, the female wrestler from America named Rebel Kai.
Cal.
I always say Kai. It sounds like Kai. Rebel Cal, and it was hilarious. If you heard that episode, you probably heard.
There's the person you were just talking about, Joe.
Shorty, there she is. You can't see her picture, but that's Shorty.
Hey, Shorty.
What's up?
Yeah, she's from England. It's our favorite. She's our very first comment from Twitter.
Thank you for being the first comment, Shorty, by the way. We used to be on YouTube, by the way. So we do our shows on YouTube the next day, but we started doing them on Twitch because we have more of a following on Twitch. So we switched them out. So, but Shorty's actually our first comment on Twitter right now. So
why not?
That's amazing. That's amazing.
See, now you're gonna have to look her up on Instagram.
Absolutely.
She's cool. She's a cool person. She's a multi-different person. She's a wrestler. She's a singer. She's a rapper, and she's an artist. She does everything. The girl can rap.
Really cool.
She can rap.
Really cool.
Good. And she can sing. She has a song. You have to look it up. It's called Trust. Shorty, am I right? Trust Nobody. She'll probably comment it down below.
She'll correct you.
She'll correct it a lot. But it's a good song.
She's so yeah.
Yep. Trust Nobody.
Yeah.
It's a good song. She has a bunch of songs. Like,
oh, nice.
I never know what song to use when I make the video for her because she's ending British Wrestler Week next Friday.
Right. Okay.
And why not best end the show? I said best for last, you know?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
We love you too, Shorty. We're looking forward to, and she has a big match on this Saturday in a triple threat match for the CBW Women's Championship, and we're hoping, right, Geek? We're sending her that magic.
She gets the title back.
She wins the title back. We pop bottles, baby. Even though I don't know if I could bring them. Mom, can I borrow a bottle of wine? For what? So do you have any upcoming events that you're doing you want to plug?
Yeah, I've got a show on the 19th of September. It's in Germany, Berlin, Germany. It's German Wrestling Federation. You can look it up at We Are GWF on Instagram and Twitter. The shows are mostly online there, so yeah, check it out. I'm the longest reigning champion at the moment at their place. So
wow,
there you go.
That's amazing.
Thanks to the pandemic. But yeah,
you still would have been the champion even if there was no pandemic.
Well, the thing is, the longest champion before or still is Too Cold Scorpio, but
really,
yes. He had 900 and something days, but I think on the day the show is, I will actually be ahead of him. So there you go.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I'm the longest.
Anybody in the chat have any more questions for Bad Bone?
No. No. If in German, yes. I would answer everything in German.
You know what's funny? We did this for the girl that our first ever guest from Portugal.
Yeah.
Before the show, we were talking to her, and she's really cool. She's really into heavy metal and rock. And I said to her, "Well, I got one question before we're live." She's like, "What's that, Joe?" And I said, "If we get anybody from speaking in Portuguese in the chat, will you help us?" And she was like, of course, I'll help you guys. Of course." I'm thinking, I please the guys. It's nothing too long or rough question that she's not like, this guy's out of here. No, what happened? Or she just plays with us and say, "I don't know what that says. I can't speak Portuguese, but I say it."
That would be perfect.
Yeah.
I'll be like,
I don't know.
There's a Spanish wrestler that wants to come on our podcast. His name is Alien Extreme.
Right.
He got a cool mask. His mask has like the horns, points, and stuff like
nice.
that. And he's like, "Is this interview in the English or Spanish?" And I'm just like, "Dad," because my dad speaks like Spanish. I was
Well,
like,
you
I
can-
had to get my dad. 'Cause my
You can
dad's-
try.
Yeah,
You can try.
I have to go on Google and be like, no, that's not. Have it like go like hello in Spanish. You know what I mean? Like I get worried because I'm half Puerto Rican, but I go to my dad's mom's house and her boyfriend's sitting there speaking Spanish at me, and I'm just like dog staring at the answer machine, like
Nice. Do you guys speak any German?
No, we don't.
No, you don't.
Nothing.
Oh,
if
I
I
was
did
gonna
speak
ask-
German, I definitely would ask you a few things in German, but I don't know German. I don't know German.
well,
gonna-
we got to do that next time. When we gonna do the watch party, you learn something in German, and I will answer you.
Actually, you know what? We could do that because we did that for the girl from Portugal. We could ask you if we'll say something to you in English, like a word, and you'll come back in German. Hold on, here we
Okay.
go.
Yeah.
How would you say restaurant in German?
Restaurant.
Okay.
What about dudes at ringside?
Die Kerle rund um den Ring.
Wow.
If you can, if you, I know you're busy because it's like 1 a.m. by you, but you know you were gonna make us the promo again, but then you forgot because you put the wrong date on it. Do you think you can make us a new promo for the podcast, but make one in English and the other one in German?
I can do that right now.
Oh no! When you're done, we're done with the podcast, or you can do it tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow would be good.
Yeah, because it's like 1 a.m. We don't want to.
Yeah, that's right. No. But
yeah, sure. Like one in German and one in English.
Yeah, because
sure.
we love. I say wrestling doesn't just speak English. Wrestling speaks every language.
Yeah. Every language.
Wrestling is universal.
Absolutely. And one thing I want to put out to everyone, because like I know that like so many people are struggling, but winners never quit and quitters never win, and that's the only way to go. Never ever give up, and always believe in your dreams.
Awesome.
Exactly.
So
our dream is to be the top podcast right now. That's our dream right there.
We're working.
We're working on it. So
top of that mountain.
You are. Wait, there's a heart. Yeah, there you go.
Mine always has to have fire up on the tops because I'm on fire.
Nice.
We want to beat out that Joe Rogan guy.
That Joe Rogan guy, I'm pulling on his leg, and Geek has his other leg.
Who's Joe Rogan? I don't know who this guy is. Who is he, Joe? Who is he?
Yes.
I don't know, right?
Sounds like a jabroni name to me, right, Bad Bone?
Never heard of her.
So, yeah.
There
you go. All right.
Yeah. So you just definitely check out Bad Bone on all his social medias.
Absolutely.
Tell him what your social media is, so I'm not jibber jabbing.
Yeah. At Instagram, it's at bad_bones_badness. On Twitter, it's lost_rebel_bb.
Awesome.
Yes.
Thank you very much for coming on, Bad Bone.
You've been an awesome
interview, dude. Thank you guys for having me on your show. It was a pleasure, and you guys are the absolute best.
And Thank you. Sorry for waking up at like 1 a.m, man.
No problem at all.
We had fun. All right.
We'll have you on again.
Definitely.
Thank you.
Bye.
See you guys.
Bye.
Peace out.
Thank you.
Oh man,
that was fun. And thanks again, Shorty, for being our very first comment from Twitter.
And Brandon for coming in the chat too.
And Brandon.
Brandon's a cool guy, all right?
Brendan.
I'll see you at the show on Saturday, Brandon.
I won't because I have to get a haircut and I have to do adult stuff with my dad.
So, Joe.
My dad's not as cool as your dad.
No, but anyway, who do you got this week, Joe?
In the VPW show?
Yeah, we got the tag titles.
Anybody but Johnny Collins, because Johnny Collins is a child with a lollipop head.
So we got the tag title match. Who are you going for, Joe?
Who is it, Kiki?
We got the tag title. We got the Shook Crew against the Absolute Brand.
I got the Shook Crew because they came on our podcast. We have to support our people.
One of them did, right? One of them did.
Yeah,
right?
with the long hair.
Yeah, he's they're definitely taking it. I mean,
well, if they don't win this match, they're gonna riot.
there's no question the Shook Crew is winning because they're so over and they're so popular at their merch stands. There's no reason why BPW won't put the tag titles on them.
Like they're an amazing team and they get over so easily with the fans that if they don't give them the titles, I don't know. We have a show at 8:00 tonight.
We didn't finish though, Joe. We didn't finish. You cut me off. We were in the middle of the predictions. So you got the Shook Crew. All right. Who do you got? Cade or you got VSK?
I got VSK. I was former guest, but VSK is good.
You're gonna go against Cade right there?
No, I'm just kidding. I got Cade for the win.
Yeah.
I'm scared. I don't want to beat up.
If it's a street fight and they start using weapons, I got Cade on that one.
Oh boy.
But and then we got Karen Bam Bam's open challenge.
I keep thinking it's gonna be someone that's not like thought that it would be there. It could be another jobber and they're waiting a little longer.
Indie wrestler, right?
Another indie wrestler that you've never seen before, and then you're like, I gotta interview her.
Yeah. But yeah. And then we got the return of the coach, which is coming back, which should be great.
Because he got hurt. He really got hurt. That wasn't kayfabe. He wasn't ready for that brass knuckle.
No, he wasn't. No. I think he's come for
himself, and he was like, "Nope, didn't happen."
I think he's come for Stockade.
Yeah, he's gonna distract.
I think he's coming for Stockade, and I think, and then the next match you got your two matches right there. You got Johnny Collins going after either Eric James or the coach.
I think he may go after the coach because coach may go after what's his face, Stockade.
Yeah,
and Stockade will beat him up, and then that's where he'll come out and say, "I want the match right now."
Yeah, I think Johnny Collins is going after Eric James.
Think so?
I think they're trying to play a swerve right now. I think coach is going to go after Stockade. I think Eric James and Johnny Collins is going to be a match. Do you see that, or you don't see that? Or
I can see that may be happening, but I see him more going after Coach if Coach gets beat up by Stockade.
Yeah.
And he does is it like a Money in the Bank, or is it just
he can choose any title he wants to go after? So
it was like Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
So he could, Coach can be knocked out in the ring. He drags the referee out with him and then pins him 1, 2, 3.
No, I don't think it's Money in the Bank. I think it's more like you choose whoever you want.
Oh, so it's not like a Money in the Bank.
No, but you choose who you want.
So I don't know. I just see either him doing something like that, and you think he's going to lose and he'll end up winning the title, and I don't want that to happen.
I think he's winning the title. I think he's.
I'm glad I'm not going because I'm not getting a title put it right in my face.
And if Johnny Collins does win this week, I swear, we'll never hear the end of it throughout social media.
Told you guys. I told you guys. I'm going to be champion forever now. You're never going to see the title. Nobody's going to be champion ever again. I'm the champion in the world. BTW is going to the top.
And then does Steve celebrate with him?
Yeah, that's my guy.
That's. But thanks for coming, everyone, for the show. It's been a great show. Thanks to our great guest, Jhon Klinger, for coming on. He's been so awesome. And remember, also, our fans and our guests out in Louisiana really have have been going through some trouble with the hurricane.
Still no power.
Still no power. So please donate whatever you can. I mean, the hurricane's over, but you could still donate candles. Do whatever you can to donate to the Red Cross. It's very important. Candles, food, water, whatever, or batteries, whatever you can. Please donate to the Red Cross. Very important. So to help our friends out in Louisiana.
Yep. And if you want to donate to us, you can donate to
http://streamlabs.com/dudes@ringside. http://streamlabs.com/dudes@ringside. Joe.
Oh, sorry. We'll be having a female wrestler from Boston, Massachusetts, Lizzie B, in an hour. So you eat your dinner, Geeky, and we will see you soon. Bye-bye.